To the Middle East now, where Hamas has handed over 3 Israeli hostages in the latest hostage prisoner release since a fragile ceasefire was implemented in the war in Gaza. Ohad Ben-Ami, Eli Sharabi, and Or Levy were kidnapped when Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th, 2023. Meanwhile, Israel has begun releasing dozens of Palestinian prisoners under the ceasefire deal. Hamas says it expects 183 prisoners to be freed today. This is the 5th hostage prisoner exchange since the ceasefire was implemented last month. And joining me now is John Allen, former Canadian ambassador to Israel. Thank you very much for being here with us today, sir.
Hi, Renee.
So this latest hostage prisoner swap has gone ahead. What does that indicate to you about the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas?
It's good news, despite the rantings of President Donald Trump about possibly evacuating 2 million Palestinians from Gaza, and Prime Minister Netanyahu seeming to support this. The ceasefire deal is proceeding. It's very good news, obviously, for the hostages that are being released. It's good news for the Palestinian families whose prisoners are being released. And hopefully it will continue the momentum towards a more permanent ceasefire.
So what is next for this agreement?
More hostages to be released, more prisoners to be released, but importantly, negotiations on the second phase of the deal, where Israel would be withdrawing from the Gaza Strip, and more hostages, many of them dead, would be handed over, and you would then be moving closer to the permanent ceasefire. But those negotiations are ongoing as we speak.
Pivoting now to comments made by U.S. President Donald Trump about Canada becoming the 51st state, what is your response to that in light of this ongoing back and forth on tariffs between Canada and the U.S.?
I simply see these bombs by Donald Trump, whether it's taking over Greenland, Panama, the Panama Canal, Canada, or the removal of 2 million people from the Gaza Strip, as statements that he makes to generate disruption. I don't think by any means that he is going to even attempt to take over Canada or Greenland. I think he may use it as a bargaining tool, as he has his threats of 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, which are not in place yet and hopefully won't be. He can do a lot of things domestically. He can try and shut down USAID, and he can take over the Treasury Department. But taking over countries is quite another story.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time today, John. We really appreciate you being here.